Welcome to the DualPhase Talk series. Hey everyone, today we're going to pull back the curtain on a piece of tech you utilize each single second of each day, but likely never believe regarding the RF power amplifier. Seriously, it's the hidden engine that makes our full wireless world proceed round. Each right, allows obtain into it. So, to truly obtain for what specific thing reason these amplifiers are so full, we possess to begin with the one enormous problem that each wireless device has to solve. I signify, believe regarding it. Your phone is talking to a cell tower miles away. Your laptop is pulling data from a router in another room. In what specific thing manner is that even feasible? They each possess to overcome the identical fundamental hurdle. The thing is, the signals that are born inside the chips of your devices, they're basically merely minuscule electronic whispers. On their own, they are way too feeble to proceed anywhere. To be useful, that whisper has to become a shout, a truly boisterous one. And this is in what specific location our hero component comes into play. You observe it in this location in the middle, the power amplifier. Its full job, its full reason for being is to accept that minuscule whisper of a signal and offer it a colossal boost of power. So in what specific thing manner does it perform that? In what specific thing manner does it perform this incredible feat of turning a whisper into a shout? Well, it's don't precisely magic, but it's pretty darn clever. At its core, a power amplifier is a special kind of circuit that takes in a compact radio frequency signal and, using a full, bigger power source, spits out a nearly identical but way additional powerful copy. Currently, it's don't creating energy out of thin air. That's impossible. It's merely intelligently borrowing power from a DC supply, like your phone's battery, to perform each the weighty lifting. A truly outstanding way to believe regarding this is like a smart faucet. Imagine the compact RF signal isn't the water, but it's your hand gently turning the knob. The full DC power supply, that's like a superior pressure fire hydrant connected to the faucet. And the amplifier's transistor, that's the valve itself. Your compact signal tells the valve precisely in what specific thing manner to accessible and close, releasing a massive, perfectly shaped torrent of energy from that fire hydrant. The result, a powerful gush that's an ideal copy of your original hand movement. Okay, allow us accept that analogy and observe and this is an enormous but. This process is don't ideal. Pumping out each that power creates a massive engineering headache. It's this constant battle between useful power and wasted heat. In this quote in this location from researcher Murat Koç entirely nails the problem. To place it simply, whichever juice the amplifier pulls from the battery that doesn't obtain turned into a radio signal becomes heat, merely pure, wasted heat. And as we each understand, heat is the ultimate enemy of electronics. Allow us look at it this way. For each 100 watts of power, your amplifier yanks from the battery. Maybe only 60 of those watts in fact become the useful signal carrying your data. The other 40 watts, poof, they're merely radiated away as heat. Ever notice your phone getting pretty temperate during a long video contact? Yep, that's your power amplifier working challenging and shedding each that wasted energy. So to fight back against this waste, engineers got clever. They came up with distinct designs or classes of amplifiers, and each one has its own special strategy for dealing with this efficiency problem. First, you've got Class A. Believe of Class A like a muscle car with the engine left idling at 6,000 revolutions per minute 24/7. It's always on, always drawing tons of power. The benefit? It's always ready to proceed, so it produces a beautiful, pristine, super superior fidelity signal. The massive downside, it's incredibly wasteful. Currently, on the other conclude of the spectrum, you possess Class B. This design is each regarding efficiency. Instead of being on each the time, it acts additional like a rapid switch. It basically only turns on for 1/2 of the signal wave, saving a ton of power at what specific thing time in that location's nothing to amplify. And this right in this location is the fundamental trade-off that engineers live with each day. Class A gives you that pristine, ideal signal, but you're lucky to obtain 50% efficiency. Class B, on the other hand, is able to obtain you up to around 78% efficiency. What specific is way better, but each that switching on and off is able to mess with the signal, making it fewer pure. It's a constant choice between quality and efficiency. Okay, So allows zoom each the way out. We've talked regarding valves and classes and heat, but for what specific thing reason does whichever of this in fact matter to you? Allows merely quickly recap. Power amplifiers are the engines that create wireless communication feasible. Their biggest challenge is efficiency, don't wasting power as heat. Distinct types, like Class A and Class B, are merely distinct solutions to this puzzle, trading off signal purity for power savings. And the full game for engineers currently is to invent novel classes that offer us the best of both worlds. Because at the conclude of the day, an additional efficient amplifier means your phone's battery lasts longer. It means our gadgets is able to obtain smaller and sleeker because they don't require giant heat sinks. And it's the absolute key to making power-hungry networks like 5G even feasible.